Okay, I'm doing some cooking today. I'm doing some baking. I'm doing scones, like Delia says. Obviously I've got some butter, self-raising flour and some caster sugar. Now rather than normal scones which have jam and cream in, traditional scones, I'm doing it Auntie style, which is not traditional. You can do a cheese scone which is traditional though. So I'm doing cheese scones because I like my cheese. But rather than cheddar, I'm using Parmigiano Reggiano. Because that's all I had in the fridge. And I'm going to do something slightly more. I'm going to put chilies in it. So I've got some little chili flakes. They're actually probably just the seeds. Actually, you can't sell the seeds, they call them flakes. I've got some homegrown chilies that are red hot. Habanero Paddington. And rather than cream and jam in the middle, I'm going to have marmalade in the middle with chilies in it. It's going to be a fuck off hot marmalade. Pardon my French. Yeah, so I'm going to have it. So it's going to have chilies in the actual scone with the cheese. Then chili marmalade in the middle and a bit of sprinkling of Parmesan as well on top as well as going in it. I don't know all the ratios, just fucking put it all in. Hope for the best. As per normal. Looking forward to this. Now, let's get the mixing bowl out. I'll start grating stuff and weighing it all out, and next time you meet me, we'll have it all in balls. Balls! Okay, I've just been weighing the stuff out. So we've got 450 grams of self-raising flour. I'll put a teaspoonful of baking powder, give it some extra lift. We've got 80 grams of butter. She does it in tablespoons rather than grams, Delia, for the caster sugar. But I worked it online and I double that, so that's 40 grams. So double that to that. I haven't grated that yet, and I've got, was it 300 grams of milk or 300 millilitres? Assuming that's the same density as water, it's going to be more or less the same. Next, I'm going to grate that, and then I'm going to cut those up, and we're ready to rock and roll. And I'll start. I think I'll make the marmalade chili interior first. Put that into there. Mix it with. I just think 3 of those will do. Don't get too hot. I'll have a taste test. I want some of those in there, so even though I'm going to put those in, I'll make it up as I go along, as you can tell, which is always a great thing. And there we have it, chopped up chilies. Oh yes. Let's move the marmalade a bit closer. We'll mix those in with that in a minute, keeping some for there. Got chopped up cheese. They're going to be on top and also in the mix. So once I've done the chilies and put in the marmalade to marinate, we'll start adding the dry ingredients into there, which will be the cheese, flakes and the sugar. And then what we'll do is we'll cut that into small cubes and rub it in with our fingertips. Oh, don't forget the baking powder, Andy. Stick it in there. Put it there so we don't forget it. Good, let's do that bit next. Ooh, the chili marmalade. I'm looking forward to this bit. Paddington Bear would take his hat off, probably. And they go, fuck me! Give me a pint of milk. Well, I decided to put all the chilies in my marmalade actually. I've just a bit of a taste of off the end of the knife, chopping it up, and give it a bit of a kick. So I found this actually. It's only mild, but I'll put that into there to give it some colour. So we'll just use the seeds, or flakes as they call them, for the that one. So I'm going to add the sugar in, and add my flakes in, and add my baking powder in, and my chilli sauce, chilli powder in, mild. And then I will add the cheese in, and then once that's all mixed in, I will cut the butter into it and make it into a. Oh, should I put that in afterwards? Oh, I'll have to see what. Is that before the butter or after the butter? Sounds like one of those kinky French videos, doesn't it? Before the butter or after the butter? It's actually margarine. Yeah, I'll have a look at what the sage, good old Delia does. Blah 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 blah. Sugar and salt. Oh no, she puts them in afterwards. So I'll put my cheese in after my butter. Ooh, suits you, sir. And there we have it. I've got to mix that in a minute. I actually found I'm using this for another dish today, which is Mexican rice, but Jamaican style. Look at that. So I might put a bit of that in as well, just for shits and giggles. Good. We're back again. Right, I'm mixing all the margarine. I had to put a bit extra in because it wasn't looking quite right. I don't know if it was the extra cheese, or else I didn't get my calculations right. Didn't look quite like this, where it has to have a few lumps in when you, obviously it goes from a plain flour that's well sifted to a lumpy mixture. It's got cheese in it, of course, as well. So it makes me wonder if I've got enough milk, but we can also add some more if it's not the right consistency. And we'll see as we get on. So we're up to the rolling stage in a minute. That's leftover cheese for the top. I've got my baking paper for the oven. Delia recommends 220 for 15 minutes. Well, mine are twice as big as hers. And also, she didn't have a fan oven back in the 1970s or 80s or 90s or whatever it was. So I have to knock it off. So I might do 190 and at the bottom of the oven and give it about 30 minutes. I'm thinking, let's see. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? Let's get to putting that milk in now and we'll have milky, and we'll have a look from there on. And we're back. There's our dough. I had to actually add more flour, got the ratios wrong. There's an old cutting thing from my mum. She left me a dozen, I will. Got about 30. There's the other sizes. Oh yeah. Anything down to that. What would you use that for? I don't know. To big boys like that. Oh yeah, but no, we're going to do that one today. I got my rolling pin. You want to leave it actually not the same size as that. You don't want to make them too thin or they won't rise enough. You know, more like pancakes and scones. Sometimes mine turn into more like looking like rock cakes. So I call them scone cakes, but they taste the same. Anyway, let's get rolling this out and start making them. Of course, when you do a few, you have leftover, you roll it again, and we'll hopefully have about, I'm guessing between 9 and 10. So 9.5. No, we'll probably get about 10, I think. We'll see. How close can I be? And don't forget to put those on top, Andy. No, don't do that. Should put some pepper on top as well. Bit garlic. No, I'll get carried away now. Right, we've got 10 out. The first good ones, 8 of those, and then they all started to go. That's the second roll. That's the big boy. That's the misshapen one at the end. I might squish him down a bit. Yeah, good. No, they're looking fantastic. Get them on there. Put that on. And the chili jam. Chili marmalade. Yeah, we get it right. Ooh, sweet. I should have brushed them with milk, shouldn't I? Or egg. But they're going to have cheese on top, so should I bother? I'll put some milk on to stick the cheese down. Great idea, Andy. Right, we've got the oven on 190 at the bottom on fan. So we'll do it there. We'll do 30 minutes. I'll check them after 20. I'm looking very good. I just had to put some mixed herbs on one and then I misjudged it. So those have got too many on, those aren't going to fun. It's alright. Ooh, looking really fine and dandy. Right, the oven's ready, 190. Let's put them on for 20 minutes and see how they go, and then another test. And maybe I think half an hour, we'll see. Well, these look fucking epic. Oh. Cheese melts, herbs. Actually, when I open the oven door, I just smell chilies. Oh, they're stuck together. Come on. Oh, bad. No kissing. There we go. Right, I'll put them in the wire rack in a minute, but wow, they're fantastic. He said, not even tasted one yet. I've often said that they always look fantastic, then they taste like, well, not so fantastic. Ah. Oh. Ate my buns. They're brilliant. And they're going to have a special, very hot liquid magma sauce and a marmalade compote. It's a compote. It'll be something, I'll tell you that. Oh, sweet. And there we have it. Look at those bad boys. Ooh, cheese pull. Oh, it smells really good. And my hot marmalade. The pack. We'll try one without any hot marmalade on first. See how spicy they are. I think this one will do for my test palate. It's still warm. Good, hopefully it's cooked inside, it should be. And then we'll try one with chili jam. Which one should I try? That one. Oh, careful, we've got a jumper, as they say. Oh, no, actually I'll try that one with the chili jam. Those two, one without chili jam, one with chili jam. We'll see you in a minute. Good. Ooh, looking good. Well, they cooked through from inside, so that's good. Just let them steam off a bit, and then we get the butter and the jam on. We'll see how it goes. Will that be on its own with some Lurpak good enough? I think it's still got Bit of a cheesy kick. That's the main deal though, isn't it? Ooh, yes. Wow, they do smell cheesy. Oh, suits you. Ooh. Oh, sniff that. Right, here we go. Let's separate them. We got one just with lure pack with some spices inside, some hot chilies, and we got the hot one. Let's have a taste of this one. I'm expecting this with mainly cheese and scone. Yeah, get the salt from the Parmesan. Really good. It's really well cooked actually. Yeah. Crunchy all the way through. That's really nice. Yeah, I'm getting the back end of the heat, but I just had the taste of some of that earlier, so probably. No, those are fantastic. Pop it back on. For anyone who doesn't like chilies, that is a really, like my wife, I'll ask her to have a taste later. I'll give the feedback in the comments section. Right, let's get on to the main deal. Look at that. Oh, mate, that marmalade. Marmalade chili stuff. Let's have a taste. Oh yeah. When you first bite into it, it's actually quite fruity. That's the marmalade and the chilies. And then the heat builds. But the actual marmalade is taking the heat out of the chilies. So that's rather warm. It's not one of those where you have to have a drink of milk or a beer. Yeah, or some mead if you're in middle century England. Yeah, they're fucking good as well. I thought that was too spicy, but actually they're spot on. So, in summary, if you like chilies, those are really good still. And if you don't like chilies, those are really good still. Oh, sweet. Yeah, fantastic. That's really good at exercising cooking. Enjoyed that. Ooh. I need a girl to kiss now. Where's my wife gone?